That's an issue for the Big 12 because the Big 12 does not have its own linear network. But the Big 12 does have, and I've mentioned this on the takeover and of course on Folks Talking Sports, its own fast channel, fast, free, ad supported television. For example, let me get into a little bit more info here. Big 12, and I'm comparing, hope Thurlow's watching as well. Big 12 Studios will feature a variety of programming, such as in-game footage, lots of in-game footage, highlights from recent contests, replays of historic Big 12 conference showdowns, and in-depth expert analysis. Original content will include profiles of current and former Big 12 conference student athletes, highlighting their stories on and off the field. So Big 12 Studios is part of Big 12's YouTube channel, but also part of the Big 12's FAST channel. Compare that to SWAC TV, which debuted on August 1st. SWAC TV will feature preseason, regular season, and postseason live events across 18 league-sponsored shows, while also, and here's the thing that caught my eye, while also featuring unique feature content, sports talk shows, and podcasts. That's SWAC TV. SWAC TV is on Roku, Fire TV, and all the other, not all of, but majority of streaming platforms. Feature content, unique feature content, sports talk shows, and podcasts. You go to the Big 12's FAST channel, 24 hours out of most days in the week. It is replayed football games. Sometimes replayed basketball games, sometimes replayed wrestling events, conference matchups in the either Olympic sports or non-Olympic sports. That's what it is. They have a show called Inside Big 12, Inside Big 12 Studios, etc. It airs 1 hour a week and then is repeated probably Thursday through Saturday, 2 or 3 times a day, if not more. Now, throughout the summer, I'm hoping it gets better now that college football is here. I have my doubts. I have my concerns. A Power 4 conference, let me go back to it again. A Power 4 conference has its own FAST channel. Yes, we all know it's not linear like the Big 10, SEC, and ACC, but you have your own channel. You have the opportunity to provide and produce your own content. Look at this again. Look at what they're doing. Replays of historic Big 12 conference showdowns and in-depth expert analysis, which I probably see listed on in the guide. No sports talk shows because the Big 12 Big 12 radio show on TuneIn does not stream, for some reason, does not stream on the Big 12's FAST channel. Why not? Why are you showing replays of football games ad nauseum when you have a daily show that you could simulcast on your FAST channel? Little old SWAC TV, HBCU, unique feature content, sports talk shows, and podcast. That's SWAC TV. And I talk about these sports talk shows and podcasts because a couple of my brothers in media are part of one of the most popular HBCU sports talk shows slash podcasts. And I produce that show. Show airs on Facebook and YouTube. Dr. Cavil's Inside the HBCU Sports Lab airs Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, part of the Jericho Broadcast Network. And there is talk that a couple of my brothers, a couple of them might have their own shows on SWAC TV. Big 12. Comment from Rex. Y'all know who I am. It's not about me, though. It's not about me. Solely. Rex says Big 12 Studio should partner with a conference team's podcast and broadcast their streams. 16 30-minute shows or 16 full-hour shows highlighting each team. Amen. Amen. This is not complicated. Why is the Big 12 making this so complicated? I've heard, I'm not going to name names, but I've heard one of my colleagues has spoken with Big 12 media people, higher ups, about doing some work for the conference regarding content. Those discussions began in April. It's now August, almost September. Still nothing on the Big 12's FAST channel. To its credit, I guess, inside the Big 12, inside Big 12 Studios, whatever, has begun interviewing the Big 12 women's basketball coaches. Those interviews are on the conference's YouTube channel. I saw the interview with Coug head coach, women's head coach, Matthew Mitchell. It's on the Big 12 Conference YouTube channel. I think the day before that, they had Arizona State head coach Molly Miller interview on the Big 12 YouTube channel. As far as I know, none of those shows are streaming on the FAST channel. What are y'all doing? What's the whole purpose of having a FAST channel if you don't provide more original content? We already know that you don't have a linear network, but you have ways to provide content for your fans and fans of your member schools, and you continue to drop the ball.